This is the, quite frankly, long enough story of a band, and the biggest charity show of their lives at a venue you might have heard of, the Clapham Grand in Clapham, London, United Kingdom.
You're on next. Go, go, go. Okay, boys.
Andy, Jeremy, Tom, Tim, and Craig like to think that they all have serious day jobs. But the reality is they are five mates, collectively known as the above-average part-time band, Jam Sandwich.
So we should, in effect, have pretty much a sound.
We take up the story somewhere in Kent. Somewhere with the understanding, tolerant neighbors who might also be a little hard of hearing.
This was really tidy. I live a very tidy life, normally. And then these guys come.
Voice is going.
My voice is absolutely stuck.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes.
Turn around and look at the camera. I'm doing the whole
I was a king, I had a golden throne.
So, how did it all begin? Here's River, more commonly known as Tim.
It started quite a few years ago. Originally there were about 10 of us. We had a horn section and two vocalists. We had a female vocalist with lots of funk stuff. And over the years we've rocked it up more. But essentially we're a covers band who do some of our own stuff, but generally big party music. And we don't take it too seriously.
Don't you worry, child.
We play all over the world. We've played a beach festival in Kenya, came to a party on the Outer Hebrides in Scotland with no power.
When I say glow, you say sticks! Glow, sticks! Glow, sticks!
So what's up the John B. said? See how the mainsail sets.
The gig at the Clapham Grand in Clapham, London, United Kingdom, was to raise money for MNDA, Motor Neurone Disease Association. Cleverly, Andy, more commonly known as Hisky, managed to get himself on the telly.
We decided to put on this night just to raise awareness and funds for the Motor Neurone Disease Association. But then for those people that are coming along to also remember Dad, those people who knew him. And I'm very lucky I'm in a band with some pretty talented musicians. I'm very lucky enough just to get up and do a bit of a sing-song now and again with them.
I get up in the evening, I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning.
We do an eclectic mix of cover songs from the best sort of songs of the last 50 years.
I ain't nothing but tired. I'm just tired and bored with myself.
And yeah, and we even do some dance stuff like from Faithless and Swedish House Mafia and stuff. So it should be quite fun, something for everyone.
Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
I don't know if you know, but Tim can speak Italian. Go on. Give him some directions to...
A stambattere casa.
You've so got so back.
Here's another member of the band.
I'm Craig, also known as Chip. My band nickname is Chip. I'm basically a carpenter.
Right. And what is it exactly you do?
I play piano keyboards, I sing. I also play a little bit of percussion on some songs, probably not tonight, but I quite like hitting things as well.
Rumor has it Chip is transported to gigs already seated at his keyboards. But what does he think is the secret to their moderate success?
Secret of Jam Sandwich is we don't practice enough.
baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
We fast forward to midday on 16th June, and the band are practicing fairly hard for the show that evening. Here's another band member. Go on then, who are you?
I'm Tom, and I'm one of the, one of the founders of Jam Sandwich, which started in early 2001. It came out of the back of a lean manufacturing workshop. That work was a small escape from otherwise a pretty dull day.
Are you any good?
That's a difficult question, isn't it? On a good day, when we manage to play a few of the right chords and hit a few of the right notes, it's good. I think what we do is we create a really fun, fantastic atmosphere with the audience.
Their only rider request for a show is garlic bread. But even these guys can't put on the biggest show of their lives eating a soggy carb side dish.
He's embarrassed by how rock and roll I'm looking.
Off to a friend. Honestly, too far away in the London traffic for smashed meat over some coals.
This is quite personal. Have I got any how are my nasal hairs looking? I thought it was pretty good. What a place. It's a bit of a barn, but it's going to be awesome. Imagine it filled up with 1,000 people or so, we hope. Incredible. Yeah, it's good. It's all right.
Here's Jay-Z. You are?
I am the bass player. I am not the bassist. Tim's probably the bassist, in sense of humour terms anyway. I was part of the very original start-up of the band with Tom. We'd met through Friends of Friends on a boy skiing holiday. We got on famously. Neither of us spoke about music at all. About 2 years later, he gets back to the UK, and I invited him down for a weekend because I thought he was kind of a good guy. And he said partway through the weekend, "I'm setting up a band. Do you know a bass player?" So I said, "I am a bass player, or at least I used to be a bass player." And that was 2001.
That's beautiful. Meanwhile, no cause for concern, but drummer Tim is checking something they have been practicing all afternoon.
Poor Bob.
And back in again.
Is this what we practiced?
Yeah, that was right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So now we're in. Like this.
Now we're in again.
Yeah.
But if you close your eyes.
And there is another player in the team who shows up occasionally and mustn't be forgotten.
Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Matthew Gibbons.
Yeah, what are you on for?
I'm coming on to show Tim up. He's the big fella in the middle. I'm coming on very much to sort of embellish in the second.
Sandwich, are we ready? Yes. Whiskey! Sandwich in the building!
Tom can't play a difficult thing on the guitar while there's flashing lights, so we're training him.
Let's do it again.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yay!
And then it's showtime.
Grand Sandwich, baby, let's do this.
Jam Sandwich, we're about to go
Grand
on.
Sandwich, baby. Ready to roll? Yeah, I'm ready to roll. How am I getting it? Come on, boys! Come on! Woo!
Now, if you had one chance on a Friday in June to go fucking mental in the Clapham Grand, would you take it? You better lose yourself in the music moment. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah, let's go. I'm waking up, I'm feeling in my bones. Enough to make my system roll. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa. Radioactive. You're epic. We're Jam Sandwich. Thank you very much for coming out.
That night, with your help and generosity, Jam Sandwich raised a staggering £22,487 for the MND Association.
Four, three, two, everyone ready?
Mate, you got beers, yeah? I'm gonna go get the beers from the other room.